Rick Weaver with Henry Barrow. A happy and a blessed Thanksgiving Day to all of you listening around the world today. The Dolphins already have clinched their AFC Eastern Division for the third straight year. It's a matter of pride for Don Shula's ball club against the Cowboys. Miami has never beaten the Dallas Cowboys. So we'll see what happens. Dallas with a 3-game win streak. The Dolphins with an 8-game splurge, which has carried them to their third consecutive AFC Eastern Division title. It has been ascertained going into the ball game that in order for both Zonka and Morris to attain 1,000 yards again, for the remaining 4 games, Merck will have to average at least 40 yards a game, and Zonka at least 63. Setting Miami quickly for you, it'll be Greasy at quarterback, Briscoe and Warfield as the wide receivers, Fleming as the tight end, Morris and Zonka will be the running backs, Moore and Evans the tackles, Kuchenberg in middle, the guards, Langer the center. Dallas defensively, Cole, Pugh, Lilly, and Tume across the front. The linebackers, Edwards, Jordan, and Lewis. The corners are Waters and Renfro, and the safeties are Harris and Green. And so Garrow will come in and try a field goal as the Dolphins fail to achieve a first down by about a half yard. This will be an approximate 41-yard attempt down here at the west end of the field from the far inbound hash mark. Waiting for the snap is Morrow. Here it is, set down. The kick is up. It is short and bounces into the end zone, and they'll roll it dead right there. Dolphin football action continues from Texas Stadium with the score Miami nothing, Dallas nothing. The Dolphins used 7 minutes and 28 seconds in that drive and could not score. So set the Cowboys offensively for you. Staubach is the quarterback, number 12. The wide receivers are Hayes, number 22, and Pearson, number 88. He's a rookie from Tulsa. The running backs, Walt Garrison, number 32, and Calvin Hill, 35. And Nye is being assisted off. It doesn't appear that he is seriously injured. And coming in to replace him is Jim Arneson. Arneson, number 64, will be at right guard. John Nyland, 76 at left guard. John Fitzgerald, 62 to the center. Ralph Neely, 73, and Raphael Wright, 70 are the tackles. The tight end is the big rookie from Michigan State, Billy Joe Dupree, number 89. The Dolphins defense, Denherter, Fernandez, Hines, and Stanfield. Now Hines comes out and Matheson comes in on the 53 prevent. Normally the linebackers left to right, Swift, Bonacani, and Colin, but Matheson now is the extra man in there. And the quarterbacks are Foley and Johnson, the safeties Scott and Anderson, and it was tipped, the field goal attempt. Bob Lilly is the man who got a finger on it and partially deflected that missed field goal attempt by Garrow. 3rd down and 5, Cowboys in their 25. The Baxter split, Staubach back to throw his first pass, fires across the middle, it is intercepted at the 35 by Dick Anderson. Second, Jake Scott at the 20, the 15, knocked out of bounds at the 10-yard line. Jake Scott was the man who came down with the deflection, and Staubach made the tackle. That ball was deflected in the air. A 28-yard return by the Jaker, dislocated thumb and all, and that's his 3rd interception of the season.
I just have a feeling that thumb didn't bother Jake that much. As a matter of fact, he told me he feels normal with something in a cast. He played last year with the wrist in a cast.
Anderson was running right alongside of him, and Jake Scott was the man who caught the deflection. Nye has a pinched nerve. He is expected to return. That's in his neck. The Dolphins have the ball inside the Cowboys' 10-yard line. Bill Gregory is playing at a defensive tackle along with Bob Lilly. Zonka is the back end behind Greasy, and now here comes Warfield setting in from the near side. The handoff to Zonk, sweep to the right behind Little, down to the 5. He runs into the tacklers, and he stopped right there. He never got a chance to lower that shoulder. The Cowboys defense waiting for him. D.D. Lewis from the linebacker spot was the first man to make contact along with Bill Gregory.
As a matter of fact, the guy that Larry Little hit was knocked back further than Zonka ran.
The ball is marked down at the Cowboys' 5-yard line. 5 minutes, 55 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Zonka has carried 4 times for 15 yards. Second down and goal from the 5-yard line. Greasy drops the throw, looking left. He fires an out pattern. It is incomplete. Intended for Zonka, slanting out of the backfield down at about the 3-yard line, and he couldn't hold on to the football. There was a flag on the play, and we're going to get defensive holding against Dallas. That's an automatic first down. On the coverage by the Cowboys, but it's a defensive holding call, and Miami picks up an automatic first down and goal at the 3-yard line. So the Dolphins continue to get the breaks. So the Dolphins get another breather with a first and goal from the 3-yard line. Kick and Zonk out of the split back. 2 tight ends are up front for the power blocking. Waiting for the snap. Greasy hands to Zonk. Rams the right side. He's stacked up the 1-yard line. The second down and goal for Miami from the Dallas 1-yard line. 5 minutes, 7 seconds to go in the first quarter. Backs are split. Here comes Warfield in motion to the near side. Handoff. Zonk, touchdown over the left side. Larry Zonka rams the left side and booms in from 1 yard out. That's for Zonka's 5th touchdown of the season.
I think that's sweet revenge. Miami was suckered with counter plays in Super Bowl VI. Dallas was suckered with a counter play on that touchdown.
That was only a 9-yard drive, 3 plays, and the touchdown by Zonka, 1 yard, was keyed by the pass interception by Jake Scott. There was 1 penalty in the drive, which gave the Dolphins a first down and 2 additional yards. So Yepremian is in to try the point from placement, and it'll be held by Earl Morrell. The Dolphins draw first blood with 4:49 to go in this first quarter. Now a 6-0 score. As you recall, in the exhibition game between these two this year, the Dolphins jumped out first. Here's the snap, set down, the kick is up, and it is good. Dolphin football action continues from Texas Stadium with a score of Miami 7, Dallas 0. Gain of 3, it'll be 2nd down and 7.
Larry Zonka and Jim Kick consider Walt Garrison the toughest runner in the National Football League.
And I'm sure a lot of other people on defense do too. Drew Pearson, the rookie, number 88 from Tulsa, deploys as a wide receiver to the near side. Bob Hayes to the far side. Staubach drops back to throw, sets up, swings a little flat pass out. It is caught by Garrison to 25. Fumbles the ball. It's picked up by Pearson. 35 to the 40. 45, 50, down into Dolphins territory and rolled out of bounds at the 40-yard line. Garrison was hit after the pass was completed. He fumbled the ball, and Drew Pearson, the rookie wide receiver, is the man who picked it up and gets an excellent run and a first down to the Dolphins 40-yard line. The man who made the tackle, Bonaconte, along with Jake Scott. Jake Scott is the man who actually ran him out of bounds. The pass to Garrison, 15 yards, and Pearson on the recovered fumble run an additional 25 yards. First down at the Miami 40-yard line. Golden Richards is in the offensive alignment as a wide receiver. They give Pearson a breather, and he will split off to the far side. Bob Hayes sets to the flat man right. The back, Garrison and Hill are split behind Staubach. First down at the Dolphins 40-yard line. On the snap, here's the play fake. Back to throw Staubach. Now being pursued. He has to eat the football back at the 50-yard line as the rush is in on top of him. A loss of some 10 yards. Stanfield and Fernandez were the guys who got him. We're in the first quarter with 3:45 to go. The Dolphins lead 7-0. Following the sack of the quarterback from the 50-yard line, 3rd and 20. Here's a handoff to Hill. Sweep to the right, cuts back to his left, gets to the 45, and is knocked down at about the 41-yard line in Dolphins territory. Lloyd Mumford playing at the defensive back spot, and the prevent defense makes the tackle on the play. And so Tony Fritz will come in with a 4th down situation as they mark the ball at the 42. Foley is out with a shoulder injury, and Fritz is going to try a field goal of some 49 yards. He is 11 for 15 on the season. And holding Craig Morton. Here's the snap. He gets it high. It is not going to have the distance. It bounces into the end zone. It's a missed field goal attempt. Off to the kicker's right side, so Tony Fritz misses the field goal. And the Dolphins will start from their 20-yard line with 2 minutes and 32 seconds left to go in this first quarter, and Miami out in front 7-0. Following the missed field goal attempt of 49 yards by Fritz, the Dolphins start from their 20-yard line, leading 7-0. Greasy play fake, drops the throw, pumping left. He swings an attempted flat pass out for Morris, and he overthrew him incomplete out of bounds. 2nd and 10. Dolphins from their 20-yard line on the snap. Here is the pitch to Morris. Starts outside, cuts back to his right, 25, out to the 30, and he's banged off his feet at the 31, perhaps out to the 32-yard line. They mark it at the 31, a gain of 11. Dolphins first down with 2 minutes and 5 seconds to go. In the first quarter, Miami leads 7-0. Morris is 5 for 22 on the rushing department. Zonka 6 for 18 unofficially. First down, Miami from their 31-yard line. The backs are in an eye. Zonka and Morris behind Greasy. Bob a long count. Here's a handoff. Mercer on the trap. Over the left side. He's not going to get very much. Out to about the 34-yard line. And they mark the ball at the 33. So that's where his forward progress was halted. Just a gain of a yard. And it'll bring up a 2nd down and about 8.5. A minute, 19 seconds left to play in period number 1. Here's Greasy play fake. Excellent protection. Dropping throw. Deep up the near side for Briscoe. Overthrown by 5 yards. 3rd down along 8. 50 seconds to go in the first quarter. Waiting for the snap is Greasy. He will drop back to throw. Here comes the rush. Now he's going to run with the ball. He's up to the 40, the 45, cutting back to the middle, to the 50, and is dropped into Cowboys territory down at the 45. Bob Greasy with his longest run Since I've been the Dolphins announcer, gets the first down to the Cowboys' 45-yard line, 22 yards, and Dave Edwards dropped him from behind.
There was no hesitation from Greasy on that one. He saw that his receivers were covered and just took off running. Beautiful run. Protected himself well when he saw that he had the first down. Went down onto the turf and let them fall on him.
They may or may not get another playoff before the end of the period. Greasy scrambling for 22 yards. The Dolphins a first down at the Cowboys' 45-yard line. 8 seconds left to go in this first quarter. Briscoe splits to the near side. Warfield to the far side. Morrison blocking the split back. Greasy drops the throw. He's looking left, firing deep upfield for Warfield. He's got it. 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Dolphins. 45 yards. Greasy to Warfield, and Mel Renfro was badly defeated on that play. That's the last play of the first quarter. That for Greasy is his 12th touchdown pass of the season, and for Warfield, his 7th TD reception. Mel Renfro, all-pro cornerback, a 10-year veteran, as Warfield just staggered him on that play. He was wide, smack dab open down the far sideline, caught the ball at about the 15, as Greasy laid a strike in there, and he just outran everybody from the 15 on in for the TD. So the Dolphins now lead 13-0. Your Premian will kick the extra point, and then that'll be the end of the first quarter. There's no time showing on the board left to play in period number 1. Waiting for the snap. Morrill sets it down. Garrow gets it up, and it's now a 14-0 ball game. That's the end of the first quarter. Dolphin action continues from Texas Stadium. The score, Miami 14, the Cowboys nothing. So it'll bring up a third down at 8. The ball at the Dallas 30-yard line. 12 minutes, 49 seconds to play in the half. Back to throw. Staubach. He sets up. He fires. It is caught by Pearson across the 40 out to the 42-yard line. Drew Pearson went up and hooked back in. Made the reception. Lloyd Mumford and Dick Anderson stuck him. The ball is up at the 43-yard line in Cowboys territory where they mark it. Staubach now 2 out of 5 for 26 yards and 1 interception. Third down, less than a yard from the Dolphins' 36-yard line. Garrison and Hill is put back behind Staubach. Here is Staubach. Handoff, quick trap, Hill. Big hole, 30 down to the 25. Knocked down at the 23-yard line. Calvin Hill, a quick trap over the left side. He picks up the first down. First down for the Cowboys, mounting a serious drive here at the Dolphins' 24-yard line. The Dolphins have the Cowboys now in a situation where Dallas has the ball back at the Miami 38 following that holding call. At 2nd and 25 is the down and distance situation. Staubach dropping back to throw, has good protection. Now he's going to run with the ball. Gets to the 40, 35, inside the 30, down to about the 26-yard line before he is tripped up by Bill Stanfield. Stanfield got an arm out and just laid him out at the 28-yard line. So he gets 10 of those yards back, and that'll bring up a third down and 15. The ball down at the Dolphins' 28, and Nick Monicante comes back in on defense for Miami. Staubach drops the throw. He sets up. He fires across. It is caught at the 13, and knocked down is Drew Pearson. Drew Pearson with the hook up the far side, and he gets the first down to the Dolphins' 13-yard line. Curtis Johnson made the hit on the play. Now let's see indeed if they did make the first down. The chains are bringing in, it appears from here. They're bringing the chains in, it appears from here as if he's got it. But we're a long way, and the officials are close on top of it. The ball is down just outside the 13. They made it by about half the nose of football. With a first down from that situation. Now, this is the Cowboys' most serious penetration of the day. Staubach has hit 4 in a row, 5 out of 8 for 51 yards. And Pearson has caught 3 for 31. It's 4th down and 2 to go for a first down from the 5-yard line. The fans wanted to go for it, and they are. The ball is at the Dolphins' 5. They have to get just inside the 4-yard line, actually about the 3.5, to obtain a first down. It's a long yard, or a short 2, depending upon the way you want to look at it. Staubach, hollers for quiet. Now he sets his ball club. A big play here for the Pokes. Here's the handoff. Hill starts outside of the near side, trips up, shakes off the tackle. He's all the way back to the 11, and he throws for a big loss back here on the near side of the field by Jake Scott. The Dolphin pursuit from the near side was absolutely excellent. He never got the corner turn. The Cowboys moved 70 yards, 14 plays. They used 9:47, and they came out of it with nothing. There is There's a timeout on the field as the Dolphins hold. Dolphin football action continues from Texas Stadium with a score of Miami 14, Dallas nothing. And the Dolphins have done just about what they wanted to do on offense today, and that defense has handled the Cowboy offense. Dolphins 3rd down and 3 from their 32-yard line. With 2:29 left to go in the second quarter. Greasy drops the throw, cocks his arm, fires the middle, intended for Briscoe, overthrown. Incomplete. Leroy Jordan was there defending on the play along with the left cornerback, Charlie Waters. And so we'll at least see Larry Seipel for the first time in action this afternoon for Miami. This is his first punt of the ball game. He is number 4 in the AFC this week, averaging 43 yards per punt. They get a good rush on. Larry gets off a long, booming spiral back at the 21. Richards can't find a hole, and he's going to have to eat the football back at about the 24-yard line. With 2:13 to go in the half, Miami leads 14-0. Coming into the ball game, Miami's no-name defense had shut out the opposition for 10 consecutive quarters. And they're now working on their second shutout quarter in this ball game, which would give them 12. This defense has really gelled and put it all together. 4 consecutive shutout games against the Baltimore Colts. And into the ball game, allowing the opposition just 9 4/10 points a game. And if you can't score far more than that, you're not going to win very much in any type of football competition. So the Dolphins defense has again taken over in this ball game. The ball is back at the Dallas 38-yard line. A first down and 25 for the Cowboys with 1:10 left to play in the first half. Back to throw, Staubach. Pumps left. He is firing deep down the near side. Hayes is down there. He can't get it. Overthrown by 3 or 4 yards, and boy, did he have Mumford whipped. They were pushing and shoving going down, and Hayes pushed off at the last second and got the extra jump on Mumford, but Staubach led him too far. So it's nothing but a long incompletion. Stops the clock with 1:03 to go in the half. A second down and 25 for Dallas from their 38-yard line. Staubach back to throw. He fires out, caught by Hill, and he's run out of bounds at the 50-yard line along the near side of the field. Mike Polis, Dolphins' weak side linebacker, ran him out. 3rd down and 13. The clock stopped, 58 seconds to go in the first half. Roger drops the throw. He sets up. Stanfield dumps him back at the 42. And there was a test of strength and determination. Stanfield was blocked. He fought the blocker off and just hurtled into Staubach's back and dumped him back at the 43-yard line. That is 3 sacks for the Dolphins this afternoon. And so the Cowboys will have to punt. Bateman comes into the ball game, a 42.3 average. Back at the 28 is Bateman. He booms one out of there. Scott will fair catch it. Fumbles the ball. Loose ball down at the 20-yard line. Who's got it? And Dallas recovers. So the Cowboys get new blood here with 23 seconds to go before the end of the half as Scott, fair catching the ball, fumbled it, was recovered. Fitzgerald gets the recovery. John Fitzgerald. They have the ball at the 20-yard line. All right, let's see if the Cowboys can do anything with it with 23 seconds to go before the end of the half. Waiting for the snap. Staubach drops back to throw, getting good pressure. Now he's going to have to move out to his right. Matheson after him. He fires. It's incomplete at the 10. So the incompletion stops the clock with 16 seconds to go. Brings up the second down and 10. Fernandez and Matheson really had applied the pressure that time. From the 20, he drops the throw. He has time, fires in the middle. It is almost intercepted. Down at the 3-yard line by Jake Scott. It was intended for Dupree, the tight end. The clock is stopped with 12 seconds left to play in the half. It's 3rd down and 10 for the Cowpokes from the Dolphins' 20-yard line. Staubach on 3rd down, drops the throw. The pressure is in on him. He's going to run with the ball now. He gets to the 15, flag down. He is dropped at the 13-yard line, but there's a flag on the play. The clock is stopped 5 seconds. Bob Matheson makes the tackle, and I believe again Dallas is going to be called for holding. The ball will be marked at the 30-yard line. And Fritz, who has missed the field goal of 49 yards, will try this one with just 5 seconds left to play in the first half. The officials had marked the ball at 30, and now they set it back an additional 5 yards to the Dolphins' 35-yard line. So this will be a 42-yard attempt. Craig Morton, the other quarterback, will hold. Straight out in front, he's kicking toward the west end of the field. Fritz, 0 for 1 in this ball game. 5 seconds to go and a half. Snap set down. The kick is up. He has the distance. It hits the upright. It's no good. It is no good. He had the distance on it, and he hit the left upright, the kicker's left, and there is no time left, so the Cowboys did not get a score. That's the end of the first half with the score. Miami 14, Dallas nothing. Miami has not allowed a touchdown in 36 out of 42 quarters. Garrow tees it up, and he will kick off the Cowboys in the third quarter, moving from our right to our left toward the east end of the field. Golden Richards, number 83, and Cliff Harris, 43. Out of these men, back to field is kickoff. There will be a run back from the 3. Harris, 5-10, 15 to the 20. He is through and then knocked down across the 25, about the 26-yard line. Third down, and we'll call it 11. Actually, they lost about a half yard. The ball was placed down back at the Dallas 41-yard line. Staubach drops the throw, getting a rush from Stanfield. Now he's going to break out of it. He is tripped up from behind back at the 43-yard line by Vern Denherter. And forces a punting situation since Staubach's trying to scramble. Couldn't find anybody open. Did not pick up the yardage they needed. And Bateman will come in to kick. Standing at the 29 is Bateman. He gets the kick out of there, and he gets it high. Coverage down. Scott back at the 14. Starts the near side. 15. Flags down. 20. 25 to the 30. 35-yard line goes Jake Scott. Flags are down all over the place. The Dolphins are going to be assessed a penalty for clipping on the return as referee Tommy Bell marches it back to the 8-yard line. And that's where the Dolphins will start from, moving from our left to our right with 10:57 left to go in the third quarter. Dolphins from the 8-yard line on the snap. Here's a handoff to Burke over the right side. He's up to the 10, up the near sideline to the 15, and he is wrestled to the ground on a horse collar tackle by Cliff Harris. They really clotheslined him, and Burke and Harris are having a few words. Out at about the 18-yard line. It's not quite enough for a first down. Burke almost broke it, but Harris got him around the head and just wrestled him to the ground. And the Dolphins will have a second down and less than a yard to go for a first down from their 18-yard line. On the snap, he goes to Zonka, and he finds a big hole, ramming and butting his way out across the 25 to about the 28, and he picks up 10, a first down for Miami. 3rd and 1. Dolphins from their 37-yard line. Greasy, I have a hunch, goes to ball control now. Here's the handoff going to Zonka, and he did not make the first down. Over the right side, Larry Cole, the defensive left end, stacked him up. And we're going to get the change perhaps brought in. Oh, it's a good yard away. So Seipel will punt. Waiting for the snap is Seip. Here it is. The rush does not make a penetration as Seipel booms a long spiral back at the 12-yard line. Richards can't find a hole again. He starts laterally to the far side. Ball has got him, and he throws him down way back at the 5 to 4-yard line. Larry Ball with great coverage. The big linebacker from Louisville at 6'6", 235. And so the Cowboys will start from their 6-yard line. 7 minutes, 41 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Dolphin football action continues from Texas Stadium with a score of Miami 14, the Cowboys nothing. 6 minutes, 17 seconds to go in the third quarter. The ball at the Dallas 29, a first down. On the snap, here's the play fake, fires across the middle, and it's caught by Dupree, the tight end, out across the 40 to 45, knocked down at the 47-yard line in Dallas territory by Dick Anderson and Nick Bonicatti. So they bring the tight end, Billy Joe Dupree, out. That's good for 18 yards and another first down for the Dallas Cowboys. With 5 minutes, 55 seconds left to play in the third quarter. On second down and 7, Dallas from the 50-yard line. Staubach, couple of steps back. Now he's going to run out to his right, being pursued by Denherter. Still chasing him, and he goes down the sidelines, and he runs it out of bounds. A flag is down. He runs it out of bounds at the 37-yard line. Now we'll check and see what the flag is about. The penalty is against Dallas. A clipping call on rookie receiver Drew Pearson nullifies the scramble gain of Roger Staubach. And Dallas has been assessed now penalties this afternoon that have hurt them and have slowed down their momentum and drive. The ball is down at the Dallas 46-yard line. A third down and 4 from the Miami 47. Clock moving with 4 minutes, 30 seconds to play in this third quarter. Waiting for the snap, Staubach drops deep. He has time. He fires the out pattern, caught by Hill at the 40, 35, and he's stolen out of bounds on the far side of the field at the Dolphins' 30-yard line. 17 yards out of the backfield to Calvin Hill and a first down for Dallas. Staubach now has a real modified drive, and the Cowboys have excellent field position at the Miami 30-yard line. 3 minutes, 59 seconds left to play in period number 3. The ball at the Miami 11, third down and 3. Staubach on third down conversions is 3 out of 7 this afternoon. And here's the pitch to Hill over the right side. He's down to the 5, and he is knocked out at the 5-yard line. First down for Dallas. That's the end of the third period. Dolphin football action continues from Texas Stadium with a score: Miami 14, the Cowboys nothing. The Dolphins have shut out opposition in 37 out of their last 43 quarters. This drive has consumed 8:31, 14 plays so far. Thus far in the ball game, Miami has 10 first downs to Dallas' 12. Dallas has now taken the rushing lead, 96-89. All right, out of the huddle now come the Colts as we get ready to go in the final period. Second and goal at the Miami 4-yard line. The back split behind Staubach. Hayes put a couple yards near side. Here's a handoff. Garrison through the right side. He is stopped short of the goal line. About a yard shy. Walter Garrison, the carrier, had a big hole, but it closed in a hurry. And Dick Anderson filled it along with Doug Swift. The ball is marked down at the Dolphins 1. Third down and goal from the 1-yard line. Hayes splits a couple of yards to the near side of the field. The backs are in an eye. Now they split off. Third and goal from the 1. Staubach waits for the snap. Long count. Here's a handoff. Garrison. He's got a touchdown. Walt Garrison just planted over the left side. Nick Bonicani had a shot at him at the goal line, but he could not stop his charge. That for Garrison is 6 touchdowns on the ground. That drive 94 yards and 16 plays, extending some 9 minutes. Dolphin football continues from Texas Stadium with a score: Miami 14, the Cowboys 7. So the Dolphins' scoreless quarter streak is stopped some 50 seconds into the 14th period. That is the first touchdown the Dolphins have given up since the Jets game at Shea Stadium, and it's only the 9th touchdown that Miami has permitted in 11 ball games. Drive officially consumed 9 minutes, 1 second. Bridge will kick off either Morris or Charlie Lee. Low trajectory, Charlie at the goal line. Out to the 5, 10, 15 to the 20. Cuts for the near side, shakes the tackle. 25, 30, 35 to the 40. Up the near sideline, 45, and run out of bounds at the 50-yard line. Holy Toledo, what a great return by Charlie Lee. He had the wall in front of him, busted off of it at about the 20, and runs it back 50 yards. That is his second longest kickoff return of the season. He had one of 51 yards against the Oakland Raiders. So that's the way to come back. After that 94-yard drive, 16 plays, Lee with a fantastic run back gives the Dolphins excellent field position at the midfield stripe. Bob Greasy ready to go to work. Warfield stretch near side. Briscoe to the far side. The backs for Morris and Zonka. They're split in behind Greasy on the snap. Greasy play fake, drops the throw, looking up the far side. Briscoe's got it. The 30 puts the juke step on, but they don't buy it. He's contained at the 27. But not before the Dolphins pick up a first down, 23 yards on the completion from Greasy to Marlon Briscoe. 13:30 left to go. Miami coming right back.
Great play calling by Bob Greasy, because if you go with percentages, Miami's first down play is normally a run. They try to get 4 to 6 yards on the run play, and Greasy just caught him.
A 3rd and 5. A ball at the 22-yard line. Greasy third down conversions today, 1 out of 4. This is a big one. 3rd down and 5. Greasy drops back to throw. He looks, he's firing in the middle. Warfield, he can't get it. Interference. Interference against Dallas at the 4-yard line. Good call.
It sure was. There was no doubt about that. Warfield was shoved just before the ball got to his hand.
And the double coverage was back. Mel Renfro, who was beaten earlier in the ball game on the Greasy to Warfield 45-yard TD'er, I believe was the man on whom that interference was called. So they put the ball down inside the 5. That, of course, gives Miami an automatic first down. The fans don't like it, and you can hear their reaction to the ball game in the background. The ball is just inside the 5. We'll call it second down, or check it first down and goal from the 5-yard line. So the Dolphins now have a 4th down situation coming up. The ball is right at the 1-foot line. This is a great stand by the Cowboy defense, and this could be a turning point depending upon whether Miami can get this ball in the end zone. They're going to go for it. down at the 1-foot line. 10:29 to go. Miami leads 14-7. And this is turned into a dogfight. The greatest offensive line in the history of football. It helped to establish the 2,960 rushing yards. Last year, the new NFL record has their hands full now with its Dallas goal line defense. Waiting for the snap is Bob Greasy. The handoff, the kick. He puts his head down. Wait a minute. He bobbles the ball. It's stolen, and Dallas recovers. Dallas comes up with the football down at the goal line. And boy, you talk about a turnaround situation. The Cowboys, this is bound to give them momentum. Now they're saying the kick did not fumble the football and that he hit right guard for no gain. It was the ball at the Dallas 3-yard line. 3rd down and 8. The Dolphins want to get this ball back, force a punt situation here if possible. Staubach ready to go to work, drops in the end zone, a couple of steps back. Now he's going to have to run with the ball. Being pursued, he fires deep up the far side and throws it out of bounds, incomplete. He threw that one away as tremendous pressure being exerted. Dick Anderson covered on the play, but the green shirts were in upon him that time, and so Mr. Bateman, who faced a similar situation in the preseason game here and had a bad snap go over his head out of the end zone for a safety, will have to stand back on the baseline of the end zone to punt. 8:47 to go. Miami leads by 14-7. Here's the rush. He gets the kick out of there, hangs it high. A beautiful kick under the circumstances. Scott will make the fair catch for Miami at the midfield stripe. A tremendous effort by Marv Bateman under extremely adverse conditions, and he gets it out there 46 yards. That has to be one of the key plays of the ball game as far as Dallas is concerned. The Dolphins from the 50-yard line following that 46-yard punt by Bateman, who now has a 41.5-yard average off 3 kicks. Greasy will bring Briscoe in motion back to the near side. Here's the handoff to Morris. Sweep to the right, cuts back to his left, and he only gets 2 yards down to the Cowboys' 48-yard line. Now, Miami almost has to score out of this situation, or the Cowboys will have a tremendous lift from it. A 2nd down and 8. Dolphins from the Cowboys 48. Warfield spreads near side. Briscoe to the far side. Here is the handoff on the delay to Morris, and he is going to be stacked up at the 46-yard line by Bob Lilly. And Lilly read that play perfectly. They were coming right at him, and we'll give them 2 yards, and that's being generous. They put it down at the 46.5-yard line. Mercury comes out, and kick comes in. So Kick and Zonker are the backs. And the Dolphins now face a crucial 3rd down situation. 3rd down and a long 6. From the Cowboys' 46.5-yard line. The clock moving with 7:33 to go. Miami's lead 14-7. Waiting for the snap. Here's Greasy. Drops the throw. He is looking right. Fires across the middle. Briscoe! A tremendous catch. He is upended tail over elbows, and he holds on the ball at the 35-yard line. A tremendous reception and a great bit of intestinal fortitude holding onto that football after he was just cut in half by Cornell Green. And the Dolphins retain possession, pick up a 1st down on the pass completion down at the Cowboys' 35-yard line. Bob, long count. Hands off. Zonka hits the middle down to the 30, inside the 30, down to about the 28-yard line. Good hole between Langer and Little and Evans over the right side. It's a 7-yard gain, 2nd down and 3. 6 minutes, 21 seconds left to play in this contest. Greasy with the backs in the eye. Dallas doing a lot of stunning on defense. Here's the handoff. The kick, he's jammed up the middle, and he's going to lose a yard. He's stacked up at the 28-yard line. The Doomsday defense has risen to the occasion. Miami has been shut out since the 1st period. So here we come with another 3rd down conversion. 3rd down at about 3. Greasy brings his ball club up. The 2 tight ends are in there. Fleming and Mandage for the blocking. Kick sets as the wingman left. Warfield is the wingman right. Zonka the only back in behind Greasy. On 3rd down. Here's the snap. Handoff to Zonka over the right side. Puts his head down and rams his way close to a 1st down. It's going to be very, very close. Down at about the 25-yard line. Left end Larry Cole is the man who contained him. Referee Tom Bell says, we're going to take a look at it. He brings the chains in from the far side. Any part of the front part of that football. 1st down, Dolphins at the 25.5-yard line by the hair on their chinny chin. The clock moving with 4:47 to go. Greasy from the Cowboys' 25-yard line. Morrison Zonka the split back. Greasy waits for the snap. Here's the handoff to Merck over the right side. Finds a hole, tries to get outside, and is knocked down at about the 23-yard line. 2nd and 8. Handoff. Zonka slams over the right side. He is upended at the 20-yard line. Larry Zonka catapults through the air down to the 20, and that was a tough 3 yards. 3rd down and 5 from the Cowboys' 20-yard line. Greasy drop play. Zonka hole in the middle. He may have the 1st down to the 15-yard line. Excellent call by Grease. as Zonka rams the middle, and he's going to be close. He didn't make it, and I think we're going to get a measurement again. We are, and I think he got it by the nose of the football, by the length of the ball, actually, and that's another Miami first down. They say it's a game of inches, and these last two first downs for the Dolphins have been just by inches. 2 minutes, 55 seconds. The clock is a factor now. Dolphins lead 14-7. That's 3 straight third down conversions for Greasy. Greasy on the snap. Zonka rams the middle, and he booms his way down to about the 12-yard line. Another tough 3 yards. The ball at the 12-yard line in Cowboys territory. And there is the 2-minute warning. Dolphin football action will continue in 1 minute. The score, Miami 14, Dallas 7. Second down and 6. Dolphins have the football at the Cowboys 12-yard line. Miami trying to put it out of reach here, leading 14-7. But boy, the yardage is tough to come by against this stout Dallas defense. On the snap, here's a handoff. Kick, spreads his way through a hole in the middle, gets down to about the 9-yard line. Third down and 4. More Dolphins first down. Kick and Zonka on the split back from the Cowboys 9. Here's Greasy, handoff to Kick, follows Zonka through a hole in the middle, still digging and driving for yardage. He gets down to about the 5-yard line, and it's going to be close to another first down for Miami. That is good for a Miami first down, and the Dolphins keep this drive alive right here with 54 seconds to go. The Dolphins have a first and goal at the Cowboys 5. Miami leads 14-7. And ready to go to work is Greasy. On the snap, he hands to Zonka. He rams the middle. He gets to about the 3-yard line. Larry Zonka, stopped by Bill Gregory. Second down at 3. Dolphins with a goal line situation, a second and goal from the Cowboys 3-yard line. Cowboys stop the clock. 41 seconds to go. They have just one timeout left. Here's Greasy, the handoff. Zonka bounces into the middle, and he might have gotten a yard, and that's all, down to the 2-yard line. Dallas calls their final timeout to stop the clock with 33 seconds. The ball at the 2, third down and 2, 33 seconds to go. The Cowboys dig in. Waiting for the snap is Greasy, a long count. Here's the handoff. Zonka rams the middle. He didn't make it. He might have gotten to the 1-yard line, and that's all. Now the clock begins to move as referee Tommy Bell signifies the time is in. 19 seconds to go. Fourth down and a yard to go for a touchdown. Are the Dolphins going to let it run out? Apparently they are. They are in no hurry to get the ball in play. The clock is running down. There's the end of the ball game. The Dolphins let it run out with a fourth and goal at the 1-yard line. The final score, Miami 14, Dallas 7. Dolphins did all their scoring in the first quarter and beat the Cowboys for the first time in the history of the two clubs 14-7. And they got some measure of revenge for the 24-3 shellacking at the hands of Dallas in Super Bowl 6 because they knocked Dallas out of a tie for first place in the NFC Eastern Division race as Washington beat Detroit today, and they were tied going in, and the Cowboys lose today. And victories at this stage of the season are tough to get back after a loss like today. Taking a look at the final unofficial statistics in the ball game, Miami 16 first downs, Dallas 17. Yards rushing, the Dolphins 136 to Dallas' 133. Yards passing 104 for Miami, 154 for Dallas. Here's a significant factor in this ball game. Every time Dallas seemed to get something going, somebody was detected holding or clipping or something. They got 6 penalties, 81 yards. Miami was penalized only twice, 20 yards, and the Cowboys' mistakes helped to contribute to their defeat this afternoon. In rushing, Morris for Miami, 14 for 46. Zonka, 22 for 83. Greasy, 6 for 10, 1 interception, 1 TD. Receiving, Briscoe, 4 for 55. Warfield, 1 for 45. That was good for a touchdown. As far as Dallas, Hill carried 18 times for 67 yards. Staubach ran about as effectively as he passed today. Carried the ball 5 times for 34 yards. Garrison had the 1 touchdown, which shattered the Miami scoreless quarter streak at 13 plus 50 seconds into the fourth period. Garrison, 10 carries, 29 yards. And Staubach, 15 for 23 and 1 interception. Pearson, the rookie from Tulsa, was the principal receiver, 7 receptions, 71 yards. Hill caught 3 for 28, and Dupree, the tight end, 2 for 31. This is Rick Weaver inviting you to join us again next week on Monday night, December the 3rd, on the Miami Dolphins Football Network. The final score again, Miami 14, Dallas 7.